Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today I'm very excited because we are getting back to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is episode 57, and all I care about seeing is the battle with Bradley and Fu and Greed. Everything else, we'll get to that eventually. Let's see this battle.
There's so many things going on, but I'm right there with you. But all I want to know is, what is that blade made out of? And I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to find out.
Well, I would like to say I'd like to catch up on Al and Ed and some of the other main characters. I am also very, very curious to see how this battle is going to play out. But as we know with this series, they do a lot of shifty work from one story to the next. But whatever they're going to bring us, I'm pumped for.
All right, without further ado, then let's go!
Folks, before we get started today, we wanted to give a shout out to our official sponsor of our Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood reactions, Stylin' Boxes. Stylin' Boxes are the perfect gift for collectors, super fans, and anyone obsessed with pop culture, because not only do they get a box full of awesome stuff,
they get the thrill of being surprised. You pick the theme: movies, TV shows, horror, anime, retro cartoons, and what's inside is always a total win.
There are over 150 different boxes to choose from, and some of them include rare, hard-to-find items you just won't stumble across at the store.
Each box comes with 5 to 8 officially licensed items: collectibles, wearables, mugs, props, socks, bags, blankets, stuff that makes you say, yeah, I'm definitely keeping this.
And here's the kicker: the value of what you get is always more than what you spend. So not only is it fun, it's actually a great deal.
And you don't have to worry about sizing. Every wearable item is one size fits all or adjustable. Hats, socks, blankets, bags. It's grab and go fandom.
And once again, all the items are high quality and officially licensed. No knockoff junk, just legit merch made for real fans.
So if you're shopping for a fan or you are the fan, Stylin' Boxes is a no-brainer.
Pick a theme,
open it up,
and get ready to wish that you had ordered too. You can get yours today at stylinboxes.com. Once again, grab yours today at stylinboxes.com.
You just getting you amped up, getting you ready. Oh, yep, there was the creature.
Yep.
We thought it was Carnage, but no,
Yeah.
you were wrong. I thought it was going to be a Marvel crossover.
I purposely was calling him Venom just to get underneath your skin a little bit.
Ow, because Venom's a little muscular, Carnage is slender and red. It is black, so yeah. Look, oh, there,
Yeah,
and then you see the
there it
red
is.
though.
Okay, well, spoiler much, I guess.
Well, remember
Who knows?
remember they show the big fight where
Yeah.
Ed was going to be taking on like everybody, and that never happened.
Yeah, and that
so
never happened, so.
They showcase a little bit.
Yeah.
They take a little liberty with it.
Yep.
But they don't show us. It's not spoilering. Spoiling.
Spoiling?
Spoiling. There, how about
I'll be the spoiler. Put on a mask and give you the high knee.
Wrestling talk, folks. They forget that sometimes our audience isn't familiar with all their wrestling terms. the old.
He destroyed a Briggs tank!
Chew on that, you lousy Briggs traitors!
Chew on that. All right, now we're gonna get Lon Fun and on the fun.
What the bastard who took my granddaughter's arm looks like!
The eternal leader.
All right, it's just holding that blade.
You sacrifice our country just so you
Whoa.
officials can gain immortality.
What the? That's just their veins are popping because they're so angry.
We're creating a world without war!
And you just have to murder the world first.
There's nobody left.
I vowed to get peace, no matter how many men, women, and children.
We wouldn't be murdering the population like you said. Don't you see we would bring the world together as one? We will bring unity to the entire country.
Just slap that mouth of yours.
Only thing these guys care about is themselves.
You need to follow orders. That's the only way I can put in a good
Okay,
word.
come on.
Oh,
the other shoe.
Shoe.
Other shoe or same shoe?
Feels wrong to disobey my superiors.
How can you follow a superior you have no faith in?
And he's going to take you out.
Yeah.
Choose life over death. Otherwise, you've led a shameful existence.
I can't spoon fiend you any more than that.
Nope.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, they might as well
Yeah.
be putting their jerseys on the desk. Like Rudy.
Your favorite movie?
The scene that never actually happened.
We're in the Fuhrer's office.
They've been surrounded by Central troops.
Get out and leave me behind. Well, this place is crawling with the enemy again.
I can easily dig us an escape tunnel to the streets.
Escape, huh?
Good thing you're going down the steps.
We're getting close.
You mean you can sense his presence or something?
Oh boy.
Who is this guy?
Who the hell are you?
You might know me as the man who created King Brad.
Oh!
Oh,
yes.
I can't tell you how much trouble you've saved me.
Oh.
What is this?
These men were at one time the other candidates to become King
Yeah, they
Brad.
all got the swords.
Oh, look at this.
It took 11 unsuccessful attempts before the creation of King Bradley.
Oh, fast.
Quick.
Oh, look at this. We're going back and forth between the battles.
He'll tire out eventually. Just one after the other.
He'll be melting down that barrel. Wow.
Miserable traitors.
It's not what you think.
Dude's still there, huh?
I better keep it in or I'll just bleed to
Yep.
death.
He's gonna use it at the last second to just stab him.
He might.
Incoming!
Oh!
Oh! Cheap son of a bitch.
That would hold him down. It's just through his coat.
Oh!
The old catch it.
Makes a difference when you have a weapon you're more comfortable with.
Oh, that was almost
close.
his head.
Oh, he got him.
Oh.
Young lord, forgive me. My life isn't worth fighting for.
Don't give me that crap! A king should fight for his people. Because he is nothing without them.
Exactly.
You need to rest, please!
Oh.
That's a lot.
We're not sleeping this one off,
Food
folks.
was no good.
Time for this old man to find rest.
Oh, geez, what was that about?
This old servant has no choice but to offer his retirement.
Oh, what?
Stubborn fool!
Oh, that was wild.
Fear is just gonna move. He's just gonna move.
Oh!
Cut all the wicks.
My shameful death.
Oh.
Whoa!
Even you can't dodge an attack if you can't see it coming.
Oh, went right through Fu.
I was not expecting that.
Thank you.
Oh! got his
broke the
eye!
sword.
Yeah, and the eye.
Oh,
Is that through his face?
Oh, Fu and Buccaneer. Rest in peace.
Wow.
Montana's there too. Just watch the whole thing go down.
Have you ever even driven a car before?
Oh, here we go. Now we're back to Al.
We've just got to hurry up and find a way to get underground.
All right.
Central.
There you go, Al.
Just hope that everyone's okay.
Yeah, about that.
But come on!
Oh, tossed him. He just did a flip and land, came running right back. Oof.
Yeah, Scar's got to be able to land a hand on him.
Oh, the old
right
shoulder
behind
shots. Oh, classic. What is
What is
he doing?
He's right. This is not good.
I'm sure you're all familiar with the alchemist's ultimate sin, human transmutation. If
course.
they commit this taboo, they open the portal. It can't even be performed. Don't you have someone that you'd risk anything to see one last time?
We don't see any point in clinging to those who've died. My first encounter with Edward Elric. At the time, I had not yet been made aware that the enemy had been holding the life of his childhood friend hostage. The look in his eyes was desperate.
Ed always did have a knack for being stubborn.
But I wasn't moved when I looked into his eyes.
Oh, her move?
I only hope that he can help lead us out of this fight without his naivete burying us.
She appreciates him.
That's 2 to the chest.
For 16, for 17, 21, 23. Come join me.
Oh, what are we doing here?
They're sacrificing.
Transmutation circle.
Here goes!
Oh boy, this looks real bad.
What have you done?
You seem like a smart boy. Do you know how many military-operated alchemy laboratories there are here in Central?
A lot.
They've only got 4 labs left in the city. Oh. The 5th laboratory. It's a transmutation circle. The entire city.
Yeah.
It's connecting all the laboratories into a circle?
Take him out now.
Friggin'
Come on, do it.
friggin' gold tooth. Showing up in like the last handful of episodes.
Oh.
What's happening?
What's wrong?
Oh yeah, the animals are gonna be the first to know.
That's our cue to get the hell out of here. We're far enough down to dig an escape tunnel.
We're staying.
Armstrong? Escape? Fat chance.
We didn't come all this way just to pass up the chance to storm in there and pop some ventricles.
Pump some ventricles.
You saved our lives.
Good luck, General Armstrong.
There it goes. There it goes. That's the start of it. Oh, shit.
Oh.
This feels real bad. What just happened?
Oh!
No.
Oh.
It's getting all of them.
Oh, shit. What is that? Dude. Oh, shit. It's everybody.
It's the ones that they needed.
Yeah.
No. Fullmetal.
Just
Oh.
oh. Oh, come on.
What just happened?
The fastest, what felt like about 30 seconds of an episode in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood history, I think is what that was.
What just happened?
That went so fast. Like, I'm so conflicted with Goldtooth showing up at like the 11th hour and all of a sudden doing his thing. Like, I get they did tease it earlier. They did show him with Bradley and everything, but man, like I just it's brilliant, but it upsets me because it's like everything was going so well, and oh hey, by the way, we've got this character that we've hardly mentioned, and he's going to be incredibly powerful, and he's going to take out your main characters or at least transport them somewhere, essentially. So I'm a little conflicted on that. Still good, but I'm just conflicted as far as like how I feel from I guess an entertainment standpoint altogether. Look at what an episode we saw. The finish of the badass fight that we had with Bradley, Buccaneer coming through in the end, and Fu sacrificing himself essentially not once but twice. The second time, of course, being with Buccaneer, putting the sword right through him into Bradley, and we'll see how that all plays out. But man, the fight scenes in this episode were so damn good. And then we had another thing kind of out of left field. We had all the Bradleys that didn't make it, for lack of a better term, the ones who would be the Fuhrer but didn't have whatever it took to make it, and Goldtooth was able to unleash them. Now our team did okay against them. You know, Hawkeye was able to eventually take a few out, and Roy was as well, left his back wide open as Hawkeye said, but that's what she's there for. So those guys aren't nearly anywhere close to the level that Bradley is, but still formidable. I thought it was going to be more of the dummies were going to come through, but we didn't get any more of those. So the huge, just a massive surprise with Goldtooth and the ones who didn't make it as Fuhrer. So I would love to hear what all you folks thought about that when you were watching it. Because it had to feel like, okay, we're getting there, we're getting close. Because at first when they showed the Goldtooth sitting there and they didn't focus in on him right away, I'm like, oh shit, is that Hohenheim? But then obviously they zoomed. That lasted about milliseconds before I realized it wasn't him. But yeah, just having Goldtooth show up and being the one responsible for all this. And now we saw like that was their plan. We saw it in the drawings and everything was to make the whole city a transmutation circle, and they essentially did it. Now, I don't know if I'd have to go back and maybe do a rewatch or check a few things, but I don't know if they were able to do it because of where the boys and Izumi were located in the city, if that mattered, or if they just had to activate the transmutation circle, because we don't know what happened with Hohenheim and Father yet. They haven't clued us in on that, and I would think we're past that timeline of where all that was happening with where we are now. So eventually we're going to have to go back and see what happened with Hohenheim and Father and see how all that played out. But I can't imagine it went too well if they were able to do the transmutation circle with the whole city. And that being said, I mean, who even knows at what point because I assume now that they took, again, I'm making a lot of assumptions here, but
at this point,
with what they did with the boys and Izumi, I think they're going to be in that place where Al's body is all I can figure, is all kind of what I'm thinking they're going to go towards. And that's might be obvious, might not be, I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking. They're going to go where Al's body is. And so I don't know if we're going to get the completion of the story with Hohenheim and Father, if we're going to be with Bradley, or if we're going to be with the boys in the next one. But again, these last two episodes in particular have just been such information drops, for us as a viewer, and then just a ton of action along the way as well. But man, it's like we had our story, the way we thought everything was playing out, and then also we got a bunch of curveballs out of left field. We got everything with Hohenheim and his past in the desert. We got Goldtooth showing up.
Yep.
We got Father being more powerful than Hohenheim initially thought, and now the boys and Izumi have been vaporized. So, good things are happening here in Central, and we'll have to see how things play out. But man, they cranked it up to 11 for these last few.
Good things are happening.
Yeah, that was my sarcasm.
I know you laid it on pretty thick. No, what another amazing episode as per usual on this series. But yeah, the introduction of Goldtooth, and then you kind of, and it's funny that they throw that in there, like, oh, by the way, these are the guys that we also were trying. But
because how did you feel about it when he was
first
revealed?
11? Because as a part of you want to be like, okay, what did they do with the ones? Because they obviously had more than 11.
Yeah,
they had way more than 11. It just Bradley's the one that took it and was able to survive at number 11. So what would you do with the rest of them? Well, keep training them.
Keep them around.
Keep them. They're maybe not as strong as Bradley, but they're just as loyal. They're just as deadly as we saw. They're almost as fast. I mean, obviously they couldn't stop bullets from Hawkeye, but other than that, they proved to be a formidable foe. I mean, Scar couldn't even lay a hand on him, and they were stopping Mustang from even getting his snap on. And and if he could at least got that, boom, he could have taken out Goldtooth, and then all of this would have been averted. But obviously, it's a TV show; you can't do that. So you have to let the guys battle him long enough for him to get him in the transmutation circle. And I don't think it mattered where they were. I think it was grabbing them anyways because they knew those were, three of the integral pieces that they needed for their full-on city
because of the
transmutation
labs
circle. So, because we knew that they needed each of those three. I can't remember the other two, but I know they're going to try and get them yet as well, or they're going to have to try and get them yet if they want to get the whole city to really get it going. So now this leaves at Armstrong's. They're going to have to get down there as fast as they can. be able to help out. Because I mean, I'm assuming Azumi's husband, he's definitely gonna want to be like, yeah, I'm joining this fight now, especially because they just took my wife, who, you know, they absolutely love each other, which is always fun seeing their interactions. Anyways, and so, you know, where do we go from there with that? And they got to get in there, and now that, you know, Ed and Al and Azumi are all gone, those are three powerful people that you just took out. You know, they have a lot of strengths. Like I said, it's like a beaten drum with Ed, where I say he's always the smartest one in the room. Now going back to, you know, the epic battle between, you know, Fu and Bradley, and Fu thought he would pull one over on, you know, coming in with his attempt to take him out, and Bradley's just too smart, too fast, cutting off the fuses that show that it was nothing and mortally wounding him. But Buccaneer was smart enough to come, like I suggested, maybe he uses the blade for that, and sacrifices himself by ripping it out, because he even said, and they made sure they made a point of that right through the show, like, I suppose I can't take it out, then I'll just bleed to death. So this way, took it out, made one final move, and it took him out. So then that allowed, you know, Lan Fan to come through and get that big slice in the eye. So, or that was Ling. I'm sorry,
it was Ling. Yeah.
Ling, but Lan Fan, you know,
but they didn't even give much a reveal of that. Like, okay, they showed Ling doing it, and they showed Bradley, but like, we don't know what would happen after the fact.
That's the thing, is we saw that, and that obviously injured him big time. We just don't know how much, but that gets you, you know, gets you wanting to see more. It gets you wanting to see the next episode, because obviously the ending always gets you into the next episode. They do it all the time, which is always great, but they really got you with that. And then you're like, all right, I want to see more of that. And then we're like, oh, wait, we have all these other characters, which, like you said, they do a great job of giving us backstory, letting us, you know, have feelings and caring for them, and trying to, you know, cheer them on and everything. And then having that happen as well. You're like, all right, we got Bradley, or did we? They're not showing us yet. We got to see next episode. So that'll be very interesting to see the next episode. So that this is a great way to catapult you into the next episode when you have three major characters, like, you know, go away. The Thanos snap, not the Mustang snap. So it really gets the ball rolling and gets you ready for the next episode. And Goldtooth, like we had a slight introduction to him with when they were making Bradley.
But the backstory.
Wow. And it hit crazy eyes.
Yeah.
It's wild to me that we are this far into this story and we get a new character. Oh, by the way, I created Bradley, and we were trying to create a bunch like him, and he just happened to be the one that, exactly, that everything worked out the best with. So that was wild. And then he had his, you know, it's interesting. We had all the dummies before, like fighting, right? But they weren't like completely done. And now we have what I'm assuming is the completed version of what we saw earlier, right? They look like people. Their fighting is more advanced. It's more calculated. And they seem real hard to stop. So, again, introduction of a new character, introduction of new adversaries. That was wild. That whole battle scene there was pretty intense. Wasn't ready to see Fugo, and when he was coming up with the sticks of dynamite, the old Tommy Callahan around his waist, I thought that maybe that was a hero's way out, right? But look, I was like, okay, there's no way we're going to take out Bradley this earlier on, but maybe if we do, then the rest of the story just revolves around Ed and Al finally getting their bodies back. But lo and behold, the perfect slice cuts off the top of the fuses, and there goes Fu. Of course, Lan Fan, very angry about that, so we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, we're losing people. Buccaneer found the power to come back, pulling the sword out of his own stomach and delivering it through Fu into Bradley, although Bradley just seems, he's too powerful for that do anything, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's pretty much inconsequential for Bradley to take a sword to the middle of the abdomen because he's just going to be fine. So a lot of really intense stuff going on with the battles. And, of course, the huge thing in this episode is Al and Ed and Izumi basically just disappearing. That's it. Where did they go? Because we know they're not gone, right? Even if we did see it, I don't believe it.
I presume they went into the whatever where Al's body is.
Yeah. So
My prediction.
So I don't know where they went. All I know was seeing them disappear at the hands of Goldtooth. That was pretty wild. So look, guys, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to think. You think as you get this far into the story, maybe. We'd be on the tail end of things, but they're introducing new characters and having just major twists and turns that I wasn't expecting. So,
Well, only one.
find out moving forward.
One thing to do is hopefully we find out on the next episode. Like all these episodes have been great. They just lead you into the next one wanting more and more and more. I couldn't imagine back in the day waiting an entire week.
Oh, the worst. The worst. Having to wait. Oh, can you imagine that?
I'm sure many of the folks can because they had to live through it.
Sorry. So, hey, look, this show keeps getting better and better. You know that. We're finding that out. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.
You just wait and see, Oak. They're going to pick right up where they left off. No side story.
You keep telling yourself
different.
that.
No, that's they've done the last couple episodes. They've picked right up. Have they not?
They have, but I feel like maybe because they have the last few episodes, they will not in this one.
We're about to find out in about 20 seconds. Who's gonna have egg on their face?
It's like we made a bet, or
Yeah, a lot of bets.
Speaking of bets, you still owe me a Coke from like 3 years ago for I don't even remember what we watched anymore, folks. Might have to help me out. But
it Rings of Power.
I think it
House
might
of
have
the Dragon.
It was either Rings of Power or House of the Dragon. We were in the old studio with the LED lights, the verticals.
Should I just get out my $3 right now, or would you want to be handed a Coke?
I want you to hand me a
full liter of
Do you want me to crack the top?
No,
for you?
I'm not going to accept a drink that's already open from you.
I'm just saying to give you the
I want to be able to have that.
That's the satisfaction.
That's the satisfaction.
And then take a big old gulp.
Well, what if I shake it up?
You know what I would do? I would open it, take one drink, and throw it away. All right, here we go.
Just a sip. All right.
Picking right up, Oak.
What did you do?
What'd you do?
Just.
You need not worry where he's gone. You'll be joining him there yourself soon.
Into the void.
What is this? It feels like it's just like when we opened the portal of truth.
Okay, so they picked right up. Now are they going to stay on that path? Well, that's not good. This looks real not good. There's Fu. Oh, they're still going at it.
Okay, so the eye wasn't the kill shot.
Jeez.
Oh. Oh, look at that arm.
Stay out of this!
But I must. It's my solemn vow.
It's pulling out.
Oh!
You know your auto mail can't support this weight. Now let go and take care of the old man!
The old man is gone.
It's too late for him.
Oh, it's not going to be good if your arm rips out of the socket.
Brinksman!
Tears
Help
washing
me!
away the blood. There's some symbology there.
Take this!
Oh!
Still got him. All right. That's at least dealt with for now.
Oh, no, look, Kong Bradley's gone again.
Yeah,
That's it, out of the picture.
We just need a big
He'll
shark
drown.
to come eat him.
Yeah, that'll slow him down.
Get a doctor! Someone who knows alchemy! Hurry! I've got a philosopher's stone!
It's too late.
How can that be? I'll be fine.
Oh!
My lord!
Oh, just a random sniper?
Damn monster.
What
This
the
guy.
hell?
Well, I mean, he should be fine, right? Because he's still a homunculus.
I finally gained immortality, and I can't save even one of my subjects. Captain, please stay with us.
He's done too.
Captain, fire!
These guys.
So they're not saving
Because
him.
of you,
either.
sir, Bradley was dealt a lethal blow. You made sure Fu's death was not in vain.
We'll see about that.
Still, I can do nothing for you. I need more ammo!
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it's not going to run forever.
That was the last of it.
Maybe you shouldn't have fired. Just
I'm out of ammo over here.
How about we don't yell that?
Well, there's only one or two left.
Listen, or greed, whichever. Do a small favor for me. Keep this gate from opening. I'm asking you. Defend it for me. Surely you could do that. So will you?
I will, and don't call me Shirley. Dun dun.
They all got to do their head nods. We're in this together now. Well, they have been together. Together, but you know what I mean.
You know.
Greed. I need your power.
All right. There's still a little time left for what I have to do.
Boy, for being named Greed, he's sure
Lanfang,
allowed
you stay
to
back and fight with the
think
men
of
here.
other people.
Right.
Oh,
I am a man of Shing, and people from Shing will always keep their word.
oh, wow.
Firing!
Look at him just standing on there. You effed up.
Who is that? Listen up! If you don't want to get hurt, leave. If you have a family, go home!
And ladies, I won't fight women.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy just starts shooting. Total disregard. What I was just gonna say. What happened if they hit you in the face?
The bazooka.
Oh, you hit that? That just means I might come down faster. Oh, shit.
Whoa!
Full armored up.
Well, you done fucked up now.
Oh,
All you had to do was leave.
I said if you have a family, leave. Uh-oh. Where's that one going?
Oh, snapping the cable. Oh shit, is it gonna run through the doors? No, didn't even make it that far.
Oh, sure. Send back up. See what happens.
Just dropped. The body just drops. Oh, shit!
Oh, that'll do it.
Just run your fingernails into the engine block.
He was running like this, so.
Seen that run somewhere before.
Amazing. Is
How much you
that
talking?
Ling? Or is that the homunculus?
Or
Oh, that's what we saw in
Yeah. Triumphant music.
He's on our side.
Captain! Come on, Captain. Stay with us. Did he do it?
Yes, sir.
Captain, General Armstrong is close to victory. Hang in there!
Farewell to you, comrades.
The radio said that it's not a good idea to go out today. We can still watch the eclipse from here. Don't you want to watch the eclipse with
No,
Mommy?
no,
about
nobody
that.
wants to watch the eclipse. Let's get back to our other crew.
Izumi! Where are you?
Do you know what's happening?
Perhaps. I believe the Elric boys once told me after their transgression, Edward described how numerous strange hands dragged him through the portal of truth.
And what is this portal?
That I do not know.
What?
You got through?
Headquarters is safe.
So, have they received any intel concerning Miss Curtis?
No.
Anything else?
Captain Buccaneer and some of his men. They fought Fuhrer Bradley, and they were all killed. He inflicted a mortal wound on Bradley and pushed him into the moat.
No, impossible! I know King Bradley. He's stronger than that.
Oh, shut up.
Be human.
Thank you.
Shut that
How's the
dude
main
up.
gate holding?
Backhand.
They're still defending it. The homunculus known as Greed, he's come over to our side and he's helping.
That's ridiculous.
About the captain, they say he died smiling.
I see. That he wouldn't want us standing here weeping.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go!
Yes, sir!
Mr. Singh, come with us. We need to find your wife as well.
Oh.
like a DNA strand there for a minute.
Oh,
okay. So they just teleported him.
Yeah, but
That's where her father is.
what do we see there?
Oh, never mind.
Ed? Are you all right?
Yeah.
Oh, I
more
thought
or
they had their
less.
full
At
bodies.
first, I thought, yeah,
What
he
are
was.
you doing here?
Oh, like nothing
I'd
was
like
missing.
to know that too. Do you have any clue where we are?
None. Ow!
Is he in there?
Yeah, did it take his soul?
Snap out of it.
Are the sacrifices being gathered together?
Ow!
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4 of you are here.
Oh.
That still leaves
Oh,
us
what
one
the
short.
fuck?
Perhaps the 5th is being created as we speak.
What is that thing?
Hohenheim!
Oh, he's still in there alive.
And it would seem he's got Alma and Izumi Curtis.
What is going on?
I don't think
here?
Al's there.
Complicated. Be
the
careful
body.
to mind your place. I plan to take your Philosopher's Stone at my leisure.
Hohenheim! What is that hideous thing?
It's a copy of me, a monkey-like called Father.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying this is that...
That's right. I destroyed the leather bag he was in, but enough.
Ugh.
Oh,
Keep your mouth
gross.
closed, Hohenheim. Greeting, my pretty sacrifices. Welcome to my castle.
Al, time to get up. Hey, Al.
He's not there.
Alphonse!
No glowing eyes.
Oh, his soul's not there. Just the armor.
The people up there are unreliable. They can't even manage to get 5 sacrifices ready for today. They did only go after those who were stupid enough to take the bait of something like immortality.
Something small like immortality? Oh, got a jam.
Let her go!
Oh.
Oh. Oh, jeez, a slow clap.
Just hold him there, Colonel Mustang. At this point, you've no choice but to cooperate with us. Perform some human transmutation and open a portal.
Are you serious?
It doesn't matter who. A parent you've lost? Or that man you were so close to? I forget, what was his name?
Hughes.
You mean I'm a sacrifice?
Not yet. You'll certainly become.
That's why the Elric brothers were chosen? Human transmutation couldn't be done.
You're right there. What I really need you to do is open the portal and then return.
I won't be your puppet!
Oh boy. She's gonna threaten the other people.
He's going to threaten Hawkeye. Oh! Oh! What?
Lieutenant!
Maybe you've had a change of heart.
I'll kill you!
Well, he's got no reason to do it now.
Answer me!
Oh, to try
To
to bring
save
her
her.
back.
Perform the
Yeah.
Save her.
transmutation. Become the 5th sacrifice.
Yep, that's why.
Come on. If you don't hurry, Lieutenant will be lost. Would you like to transmute her after she's already died?
Oh, my God.
I'm not gonna die.
So tell me, Mustang, what will it be? If you don't act, she'll bleed to death.
Oh.
Man.
I happen to be a doctor who knows the use of alchemy, and I have a philosopher's. Make up your mind in time.
This is some conniving shit right here, guys.
Colonel, please, you don't have to do this.
But you will do it.
His eyes.
Look at
Oh.
those eyes.
All right.
Oh. What? I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say what an episode.
No.
And he just went
this
into
time.
what an asshole.
Nope, not this time. Well, and that's what I was wondering. I'm like, okay, he's gonna take. He knows the Gold Tooth knows that Roy does. You can't threaten him. It's the classic superhero thing. You can't threaten the superhero, but you can threaten the ones the superhero is close with and loves. And that's. I thought he was just gonna do the thing where he threatens her, but no, he took it to the next level.
Oh, he didn't even give a chance.
No, gave Hawkeye a critical wound, and look, you got literally seconds to decide what you're gonna do, and Roy's says he's gonna do it, but I didn't know if like Hawkeye was gonna pull something out at the last second to maybe she had like one more gun underneath her belt and she was going to pull it up and shoot Goldtooth or something. I thought that would maybe be like the last thing that she would maybe do, because obviously Hawkeye doesn't want Roy to sacrifice everything that they've done up to this point for her. And I mean, that's the soldier in her, right? I mean, that's the soldier's attitude, is that, one person isn't bigger than the mission, as that's the way that she's looking at it. But obviously with Roy's feelings for her, that's going to complicate things. And I guess we'll have to wait and see if he actually goes through with it. He says he's going to, but who knows? So we'll see what happens there. And as far as Bradley, look, unless Jaws is going to come through and it's going to eat Bradley in that water with all that blood leaking out, I still don't think that Bradley's done. Even with the wound with his sword, even with Ling taking out his homunculus eye or whatever, because they showed the shot of of Ling hitting the eye, but it wasn't like they showed a scene where the eye pops out and it's gone or whatever. So as far as I'm concerned, this is just a stumbling block for Bradley, because he's going to certainly be back in some way. And like I said, they really kicked it into high gear with the transmutation circle, and with Goldtooth having to make Roy make his choice, with Ed and Azumi being teleported essentially into what appeared to be Father's domain there. But Al's not there. And I don't know if that's because, with the connection with Al's soul and the armor, with that kind of straining, or if it was just something that was never going to work because of the situation where his soul's not in his body, it's in the armor. And then, so like I said, I'm pretty much banking on about 99% that Al is with his body in the void, where we saw him there, with the doors and everything, where Ed saw that. That's kind of what I'm banking on. That's where Al is. So hopefully he can somehow get his body back, and maybe that'll lead to Al coming in and saving the day. Because I think that would be pretty spectacular if Al, the guy who is always kind of the moral compass, doesn't want to take anybody out, if he's the one who eventually comes in to at least help with the big save, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, a phenomenal episode, and they're just writing people off left and right on this show. And as we're getting towards the end, it doesn't seem to matter who it is. Nobody seems to be safe at this point. So it wouldn't surprise me if we lost some more of our main characters at this point.
Yeah, we're getting to, the finish of the show, so obviously that's going to be a part of it. You got to have some main characters who have their shine and then their ultimate demise. And, they tapped into it a few episodes ago where Ed, calmed Roy down, like, you can't be that kind of leader. You have to, keep your wits. You can't let revenge run your life.
Opinions vary.
Well, and we had a great discussion on that, and you get it. And with that being said, now they put like Roy right back in that situation, because it's like, hey, you're gonna get the Philosopher's Stone, you're gonna make a sacrifice, but then you're obviously going to get put right down in the basement with Father in whatever form he is in. As we saw, he swallowed up Hohenheim all the way. Swallowed him up to,
that was gross.
It was very gross. So then he'll just get transported there, but it's still only 4. Who's the 5th? So they need someone else. And plus, to your point, you have a very good point, because Al, we don't know if that's Al there. You get this, obviously that's the body, and that's the armor that his soul was in, but it's not there. So whereas Ed is there, Azumi is there, and then presumably, because we don't know, Roy might have a trick up his sleeve. Hopefully he does. Then you'd have Roy down there. So they're actually their physical being. So what does that entail? Is that going to help out with everything? And then I didn't know what Sig was going to do, but damn well after they took his wife, he wasn't going to go down without a fight. So obviously he's going to join the Armstrongs, and they're going to make their way down to the basement and bring their own fury, because they obviously they won't back down. Olivier, her, she won't back down from a fight. She won't give up. She doesn't go away easy. So, I mean, she's in a sling, and she still was backhanding that treacherous traitor of a colonel or whatever he was.
Edison, I think his name was.
Well, yeah, whatever. I don't care. Just keep punching him in the face.
Backhanding him.
Just give him a good one. And so that is going to be huge to see, like, what are they going to be able to do if and when they get down there. And we saw they were able to take out a few of those like, throwaway Supermen that weren't Bradley, but yet they couldn't overcome a few more
still got
right
the
at the
upper
end.
hand.
Well, Hawkeye was in it until her gun jammed, and then it was basically all she wrote for her. And I mean, she still was nursing that shoulder injury. And we saw that they cut the glove of Roy. Well, so are they going to give him a new glove, or what are they going to give him so that way he can do a transmutation circle? Because right now his glove is cut, and that's what stops his fire, which I still don't get how he's been able to very carefully use his fire.
Yeah.
How he wasn't able to just do that and take out all those
Yeah,
guys.
that battle was strange to me that Roy couldn't use any of his fire.
I know
It's
there
not
was
like
one point he was trying,
and then they hit his
hand or something, but you figure right away he had just been able to go like that because you think of how fast you can snap.
How much power did he have in previous battles?
Yeah, that thing was just a couple of episodes.
Yeah, it was just a couple of episodes that he took out all those immortals or those mannequins or whatever we wanted to call them. He took them all. One snap.
Who we haven't seen in a minute is our blonde mystery soldier Bowers or whatever his name is that popped up briefly. Who we got his perspective.
Yeah, we haven't seen him.
We haven't seen him for a minute.
And we haven't seen Mei Chang, and so that'll be interesting. And then real quick with having fun getting the powers from Greed and getting the ultimate suit and just laying waste to everyone because he is so over this. Like he lost one of his main men right there. He Buccaneer got taken out, and he had this epic battle with Bradley, and now he's just like, I've had enough of this. Enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
Yeah, well, he gave the soldiers the option.
He did. He said, go to your families and be safe. I did give him a choice.
He did say it.
So another really good episode teeing us up for, these final few episodes. I mean, this was 50. This was 58. So we only got 7 left. So that's
how many is there total?
65.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, what a...
Or 64,
64, yeah, so we've got 50, that was 58, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we've got 5 more.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow, 6 more, excuse me. Wow, the ending to that episode, Hawkeye's been such an integral part of this entire story for so long, and now all of a sudden, Goldtooth puts them in the decision where, look, do you do what I tell you, or do we sacrifice her? And then just turned it into a game. Oh, I'm a doctor. I've got a philosopher's stone. This is what I need you to do. Like at first I was like, oh, he just did it to like make him angry. But then again, that wouldn't make sense because then how do you get him to cooperate and do what you want him to do? So, we've talked previously on the series about, you have episodes where the subject matter becomes pretty heavy and then light and heavy. And it's a heavy enough story overall with, 2 young men trying to get their bodies back and they lose. And so everything going on. But this one felt like really, really heavy and real dark with that whole thing. Of course, we had the action earlier on between Len Fun and Bradley. And of course, Greed and that whole scene where they're hanging over the edge of the cliff. And there was a lot there, and that was heavy with Buccaneer, and his.
Do you think Bradley's gone?
No, look, I played that. I had some fun with the train thing for a number of episodes, but of course Bradley's not gone. They show him sinking. There's something where we weren't going to see where somebody else came in and grabbed him or something like that. So there's no way Bradley's gone, and there's no way that would just be the exit for him. Think about how big of a character he is. He was hanging off a cliff and then took a shoulder wound and just fell into the water. And that's the way they get rid of one of the most powerful characters in this entire story. No way, no how. And look, of course, we knew he wasn't gone with the train, but we like having some fun here on the channel. But so I don't know how they work him back into this whole story, how he gets worked back in. We don't know what sort of relationship or what sort of working relationship Bradley has with Goldtooth. Is Goldtooth the one who's really in charge, and Bradley was even one of his pawns? He said that he did make him, and basically was going through a whole bunch of Bradleys, right? So, that's very curious to me. But, Al not being there, we don't know for certain where Al is. We just know that he's not with his metal suit. And so, There's some big question marks there, but this episode was very, very intense from the very serious subject matter, the loss of life, and not knowing what's happening to Al and not knowing where we go from here. And it's crazy to say we're down to the final, 6 episodes. And I'm really hoping we get some sort of amazing resolution where, the final episode or final few episodes just give you the warm and fuzzies in this whole story.
Win, right?
This whole story ends on a positive note, but it's
watch it doesn't. It's like a total shit show.
You know what? Normally, this close to an end, I would try to hypothesize how this is going to play out. Okay, this is what's going to happen here. This is what's going to happen here. But with everything that has happened, the people we've lost, a new character being introduced, everybody's ulterior motives, I have no idea what's going to happen here. A show where I won't even attempt to make a prediction as far as how these next 6 go. So
yeah,
I guess we'll just wait then.
Yeah, we're on the final 6. I mean, they've been living up to all their expectations. That's for damn sure.
Down to the home
So
stretch.
you guys already know that, and we're learning that now. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, Answer. Catch you on the next one, pals.